Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel. So the problem that we are going to discuss today is Leetcode 134, that is gas station. So let's go through the problem statement first. So there are n gas stations along a circular route where the amount of gas at the ith station is gas at index I. Now you have a car with an unlimited gas tank and it cost at index I of amount of gas to travel from ith station to the next I plus 1th station. Now you begin the journey with an empty tank at one of the gas stations. Now you are given two integer arrays. One is the gas array, another is the cost array. And you need to return the starting gas station's index if you can travel around the circuit once in the clockwise direction. Now, otherwise return -1 if you can't do so. But if there exists a solution, it is guaranteed to be unique. So that is already given that, okay, if there is any solution, so that is unique. Let's look at the problem statement first of all in detail. Okay. So basically you have a circular route, right? Let's draw a circle. Now you have, say, gas stations, multiple gas stations. So this is one of the gas station, another. Okay. For example, these are the gas stations you have. Now, at every gas station, and you have a car, say you have a car which is now at this, okay, gas station. So let's call it gas station A. This is gas station B. This is C. This is D. This is E. Okay. And basically, for example, you start your journey from this gas station A, you also have to end your journey at A. So from A you will go to B, then from B you will go to C, then from C you will go to D, then E, then comes to A, if possible, right? So you have to tell that if there is a possibility that you can start from a particular station and reach to that station via traveling the circular route. Okay. Let's see. Now, at each gas station, you will receive some amount of gas, and there is, okay, let's change the, okay, there is some amount of gas that you receive at each gas station, and there is some amount of gas that you will consume while traveling from a gas station to the next one. Say from A to B, you get, say, 5 units of gas, and you consume, say, 4 units of gas while going from A to B. Similarly, after you reach to B, you will get, say, 3 units of gas. Okay. And from going from B to C, you will consume, say, 6 units of gas. Okay. So let's see. Now, if you start your journey from A, right, you will get 5, you will consume 4. Now, reach, you will travel from A to B, but you will get 5, you will lose 4, and now you will have 1 unit remaining here when you reach from A to B, right? Now you reached at B, you receive 3 more, correct? Now you have 4 units. 1, that is 5 minus 4, 1 unit remaining when you reach at B, and you'll get 3 now when you reach B. Now you'll consume 6. So this will be negative, right? So you can't reach C because it is negative. Now let's suppose you, instead of 6, here you require only 4. Okay. Then you would have been able to reach C. Okay. Because, I mean, if you calculate here, right, 5 minus 4, 1. 1 is remaining. 1 plus 3, you will kind of have 4 units of gas in your tank. Now you will consume 4, and when you reach C, you don't have any kind of gas left in your tank. Okay, and now you will see how much you will get here and how much you will consume here. So, I mean, I hope the question is clear to you. Similarly, I mean, you need to figure out that whether you are able to complete the complete circular route. Basically, you start from any station, you have to reach at the same station basically, and you need to tell the index of that station from which you will start your journey, and you will be able to kind of complete the complete circular route. Okay, and if it is not possible to complete, then you need to return -1. So that's the question. I mean, you have already know, I mean, there is a brute force solution that exists basically, which is kind of like you can start your journey from each of the stations. So for example, you start your journey from A, and you will see whether you are able to reach A or not. Similarly, you'll start your journey from B, and after completing the like circle, you will see whether you are able to reach B again or not. Similarly, you'll start from C. So this way you can try kind of figuring out whether you are able to reach uh, or complete the circle by starting from each of these gas stations. So the complexity of that solution would be order of n square, because you will start from every gas station and you will complete a circle. So like first for loop will be kind of for the gas stations, and second for loop will be for the complete circle, right? Now for each gas station you need to kind of move the complete circle. So that's why the complexity will be order of n square in that case. We won't be discussing that solution because you can anyways kind of get that in many other videos, but I wanted to discuss kind of the order of n solution that is not very well explained in other videos that um, I think. Okay, now let's see. So when we say order of n, that means we kind of move from one gas station to another, and we need not kind of see backwards, right? We don't need to kind of see backwards. So by backwards, I mean, for example, you are at now gas station A, right? Now you have given two arrays. One is the gas array, another is the cost array, right? So one thing is very clear. If you kind of add up all the gas that is available, all the gas available, and if you kind of add up the cost, so the complete cost that occurred, okay? So if the gas is more than the cost, then there is a solution that will exist, right? Otherwise, if the gas available is less than the cost, then there won't be existing any solution for this. Okay. So there is no solution possible for this. Now, so this is one condition that you can figure out in the starting itself. If this is less than that, you can figure out that okay, you can return kind of -1 in that case. Okay. Now, if there is any solution that is existing, okay, you need to figure out, for example, you are at gas station 1, then you go to 2, then go to 3, then go to 4. Okay. And somehow you are not able to reach 4. You started your journey from this station and you are not able to reach the gas station 4. Now, if I will say that even if you start your journey from 2 also, you are not able to reach till 4, or maybe you can you can't be able to reach maybe 3. Okay, but yeah, you anyways won't be able to reach till 4 if you start your journey from 2 or from 3 as well, if you can't reach from 1. So I will again repeat the statement, please listen carefully. If I start my journey from station number 1 and I won't be able to reach say station number 4, then I also can't reach 4 from 2 and 3 as well. So there is no point trying, I mean, starting index as 2 or 3, because you anyways won't be able to reach till 4 from 2 and 3 if you can't be able to reach from 1 only. Okay. So based on this thing, you can figure out, okay, you start kind of traversing from gas station 0 to the last, okay, say n, and you say I plus plus. Take a variable called gas remaining. Okay, gas remaining is 0. Now you have two arrays, right? So first is you will calculate the total difference, or you can say complete surplus that you have. So that will be kind of gas of I minus cost of I, okay, plus equal to, okay, every time you will kind of add up in that total diff. Now you will again maintain one variable which will be kind of, or maybe you will be updating this gas remaining with gas I minus cost I. Okay, now it could happen that at some point of time your gas remains is less than 0, right? So similarly, like you start your journey from here and you figure out at 3 that okay, you can't be able to reach 4 because at 3 you have kind of the gas remaining with you and you have the cost with you. Okay, now you should be able to figure out that whether you are able to, if you start your journey from 1 and you reach from 1 to 2, then 2 to 3, and now you are trying from 3 to 4. Now you can easily figure out that okay, whether you are able to reach from 3 to 4 or not. For example, your gas remaining is negative, you are not able to reach till 4, right? Then there is no point retrying your journey starting from 2 and 3, because you anyways won't be able to reach till 4, right? Because you are not able to reach from 1, so there is no point retrying it from 2 and 3. Okay, then you can say you will reset your gas remaining to 0 and you will again start your journey from say I plus 1. I plus 1 is your this one, right? You will start from 4 itself, because here you are able to figure out you are at this index. You are able to figure out that you are not able to reach from this index to the next index. And now in now your start will be this, right? You will not check from this and this index, because anyways, I mean, you will not be able to reach from these indexes till 4. Okay, so that's how you will have the start equal to I. Now you have condition say if your total diff is less than 0, you will return -1. Otherwise, you will return start. So this is the complete code that, I mean, you have to write. Let's try kind of submitting this on Leetcode. Give me a second. Yeah, so we have taken a variable called gas remaining. This is 0. And now we have a for loop. Say gas dot length I plus plus. Now we also have say total diff variable, which is total diff plus equal to gas I minus cost I. So basically the total diff variable that I have taken, okay, So that should be outside of this loop. So here, I mean, this integer declaration should be outside. It will be declared with 0. So that was the mistake that I did. Now, now you will have kind of gas remaining also, plus equal to, maybe you can keep this in a variable, but let's see for now, keeping it as it is, since I've already explained you. Now you have kind of a gas remaining. If this is less than 0, you will again initialize it with 0, and you will have a start which will be I plus 1. Again, I forgot to take a start variable which is kind of 0 in the starting, and you will keep incrementing like that. And now if your total diff, okay, is less than 0, then you will return -1. Otherwise you will return start. Okay, so let's try submitting it. Yeah, this is working. Yep, this got submitted. So thank you so much guys for watching. Please like, comment and share. Thank you once again.